Hello guys, long time no see to the people in my office account. I am moving over platforms, and the reason that I'm moving over platforms is because I need a lot of infrastructure, foundations, and sort of routine and a lot of discipline in my life to get to this next chapter and to get to what it is I need to achieve. To do a 3-minute pitch that is a foot in the door, to expand, to speak to sort of like United Nations, EU, Great Britain, and all of sort of like the heads of Congress and state and stuff like that, is a really difficult thing to do because you've got to get to the point very quickly. Now, as many people know, I'm diagnosed with Asperger's and legally diagnosed. We have another fellow Aspie in the car. She's under 18. So one of the reasons that I have decided to move and change platforms, you can say hey, they can see you in the back there. No, it's fine, I can go, I don't mind. I get a bit lost around Portsmouth. I'm just on a drive. I'm just going to drop Phoebe off at her dad's. She stayed over last night with her friend Morgan and had a bit of a girly night. Hello there, Paul. Are you my best friend? You're always my best friend, darling. You will be my best friend, and I will be your best friend until eternity, forever and ever. Always. Always. So Elijah is in the back behind me, Shiloh is over the sides, and Phoebe is sat next to me, and I've had a bit of help from the two girls the last couple of days because it's really difficult to get out and around about Portsmouth. So anyway, I'm completely shifting over my social medias, and the reason is I need to make fucking money, and I need to make shitloads of money, and I don't mean like I need to make like 100 grand. I need to make like a lot. People would say I was grandeur going right, yeah? Right. So people would say I was very grandeur if I said how much I need to make. Now I believe that if I put on a lot of Christmas, 2 seconds, if I put on a lot of Christmas sort of say events and stuff, and I start planning now in September, then officially each of these events could potentially...
My dad's cousin's daughter.
Yeah, don't too much. What have I said about boundaries on social media and personal information? So one of the reasons that I need to change this over is because I'm going to be well, I don't know how I feel about it. For those who are just joining me for the first time, by the way, my name is pretty irrelevant, to be honest. I was named Kelly because my dad had a crush on Charlie's Angels and Kelly Brook, so that's pretty much the basis of it, and apparently it means warrior maiden. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a Kelly. I don't really feel like a Kelly, to be honest. Do you think you suit your name? Do you like your name? Yeah, Phoebe's not too sure about her name either.
I want to be called Ashley or Emily. That's one of my names I want to be.
What did you want to be called?
Ashley or Emily.
Ashley or Emily. Yeah.
If I was a boy, I was going to be called Tommy.
Tommy. Once I've dropped Phoebe off, by the way, I'm going out as long as I got battery charge. Tommy? I don't know a Tommy. I do actually. I know quite a few Tommys, but I don't. Is there a Tommy?
13th floor. Staying at my uncle's place.
13th floor, cool. Anyway, guys, I have a meeting on... Yes, what are we saying yes to? Going to the shop. Well, we're going to go to the shop on the way back, but before then we've got to go and take a load of photographs of the nightlife of Portsmouth.
What? I saw you everything.
Yeah, we're going to go and show you everything, aren't we, Elijah? We're going to go and show you around Portsmouth and show you a Saturday night here in Portsmouth. Sorry, darling? You cry, Daddy? Daddy's in Spain. If Daddy's crying, Daddy's probably missing you. Daddy always cries if he misses you sometimes.
Wait, you have autism?
Well, I have a diagnosis of Asperger's. Straightforward, am I? Taxi, tampon, taxi, go that way, taxi. Right, so we're in the back end of Portsmouth. I'm not actually shore. I'm coming over to the canal end side of Portsmouth. So I'm actually seeing. Oh, they're quite nice. I don't know where. I'm going to have a look at where I would live in Portsmouth. Right, seriously, I'm going fucking nuts. Hello there, guys. Sorry, I am really struggling. Phoebe is now with her dad. I am really struggling with my signal, and not just my signal. It's the fact that my phone has. Daddy is in Spain, in a cave doing a gallery, and in Spain. So yeah, I'm having problems with my phone. I have an iPhone 5, and obviously iPhone is now on iPhone 10. So the gap between 5 and 10 is actually quite big. So it means I have mass problems with my apps. I know, and I'm dying to show everybody else. I've just driven into this road to drop Phoebe off. I know. And guess what I've just come into? I'm going to show you the other one what I come into. But if Mark is around, he might, train. But as soon as I came in, I was going to have to put you on there to drive around. As soon as I came in, look what I come into. I couldn't believe it. Now, for those who are just joining me now, who've been in this account, I've been live pretty much every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day, over on my public page. But I'm having so many issues with my mum, Dean posting on his Twitter, and then people who follow Dean on his Twitter, who don't necessarily, agree or disagree with me, then causing problems by copying their stuff off on other pages, and my stepmom's following me from my dad but not talking to me. But anyway, let me show you this quickly. Look what I came into. How fucking cool is this? And if you know my story, you'll know where I raised Liam and Daniel and where I was living before Aaron and Faith were taken. Now, I have a friend here in Portsmouth, so I'm wondering if this is Mark's art. So if it is Mark, hats off to you. And if it isn't, please tell me whose art this is on the wall. There is a taxi there. But what was interesting is it says Preston, time Preston. So something is telling me that I've got to get to Preston. Now, I've got a young woman up there who's just about to enter into a court proceedings, who's been released from a mother and baby unit. And she's pretty much been there for maybe about 6 months. We're going to drive down to the ducks and go and have a walk around the duck pond for a bit. Oh, you want to go to the beach? Oh, Lord, please let somebody I know be at the beach, or somebody who's an extra pair of eyes, just in case one of my children decides to go and run in the sea. Now this, if you can see this as you go around, I can't take my phone off, but I'm on a roundabout. I don't know, you can't see it. I've got a piece of artwork that is basically the whole map of Portsmouth, and that was done by Mark, by the way. I think he runs a page called... Wait, you want to go and see the boats? Okay, which boats would you like to go and see? Hang on a minute. Would you like to go to the sailing club or the yacht club? You want to go and see the boats? Okay, so but do you want to go to the sailing club or the boat club? The sailing club.
No.
The boat club. Do you want to go to the marina, or do you want to go down to the sailing club? You want to go to the marina? Okay, right, we're going to drive. We're now literally on Portsmouth. I can't show you because I need to be all... You want to see the submarine? Well, I don't know where are the submarines in Portsmouth. The Navy base, I guess. So basically, I live in Portsmouth. I need to make some money. Portsmouth makes shitloads of money. Victoria certainly made shitloads of money. And I'm basically going to make shitloads of money out of... You want a firefighter boat? Okay, I know where you mean. So you want to go down to where the lifeboat place is? No, there's two. There's one down at the marina where the yachts are, and then there's the other one all the way down where the hovercraft is. I tell you what we could do then. There's no boat down there for the life marina though, but there's another one. In fact, I think we only have 1, 2. I'm just passing the beach cafe. The beach cafe. and she has some great evening live performances and chill music and stuff like that. I love it. Oh, the cinema's on tonight. Should we go to the cinema? The cinema's on the lawn tonight. Shall we go and watch the movie tonight? Oh, I haven't got the blankets and chairs. Oh, I'll have to have a look when they're doing that. So basically, just in front of the model village, I'll actually show you walking around over. What I'm going to basically do is do my lives in here, then have them edited before going up on to my YouTube, and then from my YouTube they will be shared into my I'll make sure I've got my mic in front of my face. So for that, oh fuck a duck. Excuse my French, Elijah. Sorry, I've got to try and get this back on base now. Hang on, let me just pull over.
Sorry, it's all my fault.
It's not all your fault, sweetheart.
It's all my fault, yeah.
No, it's not your fault at all. Anyway, hang on, let me just put you back up on the screen a minute. I've got my doodah caught in my seatbelt or my belt or something on my seatbelt. That's it. It's not your fault at all, sweetheart. Right. No, we're not getting out here. We'll get out down by the marina.
No.
Yes. So basically, to those that are just quickly coming in, thanks to my mum, thanks to Dean, thanks to Dean's brother, Dean's submarines. I don't know where the submarines would be in Portsmouth. Where would the submarines be? Up by the naval base, maybe.
Submarines aren't underwater.
I know they're underwater, but I don't know where we'd see a submarine in Portsmouth other than the naval base.
Go up and down.
Yeah, the big ship left Portsmouth yesterday. The Queen, what was it? The Queen Elizabeth left Portsmouth yesterday for the States. So all the big ships left here from Portsmouth. I didn't know about it until today. I only saw it on Crackbook. So I'm trying to put my phone back on before I go. I know, but hovercraft. We can go to the hovercraft side if you want. Where do you want to go? So basically, we've just been to drop off. I've had a couple of people just message up to say that they want to be in the live thing, but basically I'm just transitioning. As people on my public account know, I signed off sick a couple of weeks ago. No, because we're going to move down here, go down to the marina for a bit before it gets too dark. So basically I signed off sick because I felt that I'd sacrificed myself way too much for Dean and going through social with oh, there we go, Portsmouth Historical. I can't do it while I'm right. Hang on, I'm coming to a zebra crossing. I don't want to kill anybody trying to read a freaking doodah thing. Someone just said, like Williams just said, Portsmouth Historic Dockyard is an area of HMS Naval Portsmouth, which is probably where we'll find a submarine. You want to see donuts? Oh yeah, that's where you hurt your lip in there. We're just past the coffee cup. And the coffee cup's where we go to the firesides on Wednesday nights. So you can join me live on a Wednesday night as well. So basically I've moved all my lives in from my public account to my private account. And it is too windy, darling. And the reason that I've done that is because I've had enough of people taking little bits when they're coming in newbie, or taking what they want to take from it and then flipping it over and turning and projecting on me. Now, I've never ever, by the way, me going public in 2010 has never ever been about discussing my personal life or my family life whatsoever. It was my mum and my sister that took it into the public domain, not me. Never once did I ever talk about. The door is locked, and the door will remain locked.
I need to fix the door.
No, because you can't unlock the door, and if you even try to open that door... Hello guys, it's getting dark now, and I'm in the car. Yeah, live went out again. It's basically, I have an iPhone and my memory has gone on it, so it's basically deleted all the apps and everything like that. But because I have an iPhone 5 and we're now on iPhone 10, then basically it's running to the same level as me, basically. So anyway, my lives are now going to be
Mommy,
in
the car's
here.
broken. Car's broken.
Which car's broken?
It's broken down.
No, the car's still running. I'm just going to go and put my...
The big tow truck.
We need a big tow truck. Do you want to tell everybody, do we need a tow truck?
Okay. The big tow truck. The big truck rolling. Let me see it go down. What do you get to do? You look down like this. Then see that. See that.
Put my headphones on so you can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me? I see you hear Daddy. What do you hear, Daddy? Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
Oh, is the headphones
Yeah,
not
it's because they can hear you through the mic. Oh, tell everybody. Say good night.
Good night.
Oh, Shiloh's starting because he wants the mic now. So basically, if you're not used to my live, usually I live. I'll just show you where I am first. Hang on a minute. You can see. I don't know if you can see. So, there's a pub just there. In fact, I prayed earlier on that I'd have a couple of people around who would be around if the boys were around. But I'm in a place actually where I can allow the boys to sort of go off because the tide is out. In fact, you can go right up and touch some of the boats right now that are in where the tide is actually in. And there's a load of nomadic caravans here. So, sorry guys, my thing's not on. So, yes, darling. Must put my seatbelt on, you know. There we are going to keep going. So we're down here at Thatched House. So the pub's called Thatched House, and this area is called Thatched House. And it's really handy. I'm going to have to turn my light off in a minute, but I can keep it on for a bit while I just leave the sailing cup. Sorry, what's that matter, darling? You can hear a cat cry. Turn my fan off so you can't hear my fan. It's bloody cold. That's one of the problems in Portsmouth. So I wanted to be out of here before winter because it's so cold. So basically people won't have followed the story, they won't know what have gone on. I know a lot of my networks are different. Unfortunately and fortunately, we've had Amber since 2015. But prior to Amber, we had Jason, whose door's open? Shiloh, are you messing with your door? Because it should, this is the problem with it. Seriously, this car cost me, I can't say how much it cost me because I'm putting it up for 600 quid, but it cost me less than that. But it was because I got a bloody good deal. Can I just check your door before I go anywhere, mister?
No.
Yes, I just want to check Shiloh's door. Let me just pull over outside the Milton Locks. So basically, I've just been going live straight for about, oh fucking hell, July 1st. Let me go and check Shiloh's door. July 1st. So basically, July 1st, Forced Adoption Exposed, Help the Adoption Drive Awareness Month starts. Oh, it's not Shiloh's door, it's my passenger door. And by the 17th, the Department of Education called for an inquiry into children's social care. Well, we're just doing whatever we need to do. It's Saturday evening, darling. We're going to go and see what's going on. Yes, they can be uploaded, but I'm not having direct contact with people that can't be filtered into this account, so I can't check everybody that's following. When I'm off live, it's no problem. When I'm on live, I can't handle it. Are you ready? Right, we can keep the light on for a bit. Where are we going? Right, so I'm just passing. Funny enough, guess what's down here? That's the old Oyster House public bar. But guess what's down here? This is St James's Hospital. And St James's Hospital is where our mental health facilities are. So this is the third time I've come on, a few people coming on. If you follow me usually on, or watch, I'll have to turn my light off in a minute, I'm afraid. Cars. Oh, that's to let. There's lots of vans. Elijah loves it when we come out in the car around here because we see everything from tractors. What else do we see, Elijah?
Yes.
St James's Hospital. They lock you in down there. Climb over the fence if you want to.
Then.
Lots of vans down here, isn't it? That's what we want, isn't it? So basically, I signed off sick just after we got the inquiry, so because I knew we weren't going to have to hustle and bustle and smash into it and go direct action, because the inquiry was a funnel and a filter to get everybody who was affected by children's social care. And actually it affects every person who has a child, really, because the education system and social, it affects it all, but via multi-agency. What doggies? They're down by the sea, darling. So literally I'm just letting somebody out. I'll have St James's Hospital to my right immediately. The doggies are down at the beach, darling. We want a dog, don't we? So anyway, as people might know, just a quick catch up. So for those who are just coming in, I mean, actually, let's just stick to the point. Basically, I'm going to be shuffling a lot of what I do on lives into products, and I'm going to be putting them into product creation, and I'm going to create in products on everything from, yes, darling, the dogs make, the sound the dogs make. What sound does a dog make? Woof, woof. Well done. Woof, woof, got Shiloh in the back. So basically Elijah and Shiloh in the back. It's Saturday evening, so we've just been down to the sailing club to play with some trucks and some toys and the bikes and the trundle things down there. So and a bit of a drive. Dropped one of the girls off at Dad's earlier. So basically I'm having technology crap nightmare. So I've given myself a due date, a date. So basically like childbirth. What, darling? A nightmare? Okay. What nightmare?
Nightmare's right here.
The nightmare's right here, yeah, in Portsmouth. Bloody hell, seriously, it's so not my home. But I have a meeting on the 2nd of September with housing officer and children health visitor in fact I'm going to go that way in fact let's just go to our Ipsy Daisy Doodah thing first, to put together